It's where you're at.
We got state of mind. Let's go.
If your morning hasn't begun until you're on the First Avenue, 5 to 8.
Hello, Glenn Lewis, the teddy bear, Metro FM finest DJ with my girl. You know who you are.
Oh, Natty.
Migrated from 6 a.m. to 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be?
First Avenue on Metro FM. Come on.
Shaggedy wow, shaggedy down.
Welcome to our world. Oh, not African. It's like, you know, the pen.
By a 2-year-old.
2-year-old.
You can't face 8 to 10 without getting the morning fix.
So whether you're into jukeboxes and want to pick your favorite song, or whether you like to beat the toaster and answer as many questions as you can before it pops, tune in to the Morning Fix with Sammy Sosa.
And more flavor.
And let's have the best 2 hours of your morning.
Just watch.
The Great Escape is your only escape for a perfect afternoon.
That's right.
Hey, what's up? This is Amon Mokwena.
And I'm Pearl Mudiadie, and we are the hosts of The Great Escape on Metro FM.
Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. And because it's slap bang in the middle of the day, we try by all means to connect the morning and the afternoon by, making sure that people enjoy themselves.
You wouldn't dare miss the touchdown. 3 to 6 p.m.
I'm Refilo from The Touchdown.
And I'm Joe Man from The Touchdown, and you can catch us weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m.
Metro FM is where you're at.
Here we go. Live the weekend lifestyle.
My name is William Lahong, the Black Chinese guy.
And my name is Lerato Kanyaho, otherwise known as LKG.
And this is
The Five-Star Show,
where you literally get the 5-star experience and treatment on a Saturday.
Yeah, catch us every Saturdays from midday all the way till 3 p.m. only on Metro FM.
Metro FM. It's where you're at.
Yeah, the biggest urban black radio station.
Commercial.
Commercial.
Because we bring in the money.
With over 6 million listeners.
Close to 7, I think.
A million, not
Yes.
700,000.
Yeah.
A million.
We don't just bring numbers, we sustain them, we keep them. Check with sales, numbers don't lie.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Metro FM is a brand that speaks to people who are in urban areas, people who have aspirations, who have dreams, people who are upwardly mobile. They get up and they go, they get up and they do, they get up and they dream. I mean, if anything, that's what you're buying into when you decide to join us on Metro FM. You're buying into a belief that there's always something better, the next day. And that's what we always work towards.
Twice.
Yes.
We've been voted by South Africa as their coolest radio station. So that's an endorsement from our consumer, the people who choose to tune in every single day.
Our listeners are also very influential. They also are very opinionated as well,
Bold, confident, wealthy,
Ambitious.
ambitious.
Yes.
They're straight talkers.
Yeah?
They're so honest.
Yeah, they feel they know you, and they feel they're a part of your life. And whatever decision you make, either on air or off air, they will let you know. So it's basically like leaving your home to get to another home when you come to Metro FM and do a show here. So the listeners are like family.
So yeah.
And I think music is the best soundtrack to anybody's life. Yeah. And Metro provides the ultimate soundtrack. We've got amazing R&B for people who love it, for people who want to reminisce about the moments that they had with their partners. We've got house songs that take people into the clubs. We've got hip-hop songs that make you want to throw your hands in the air. So I think we provide the best soundtrack to anybody's life in any given time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
I feel like it takes over your body.
Metro FM.
Kick it, pump it.
Change is here, and you gotta love it.
Wake up.
We are a very unique show. We do what we think is good for us and for our listeners. And of course, the listeners come first.
And I think what works is because we live with our listeners. So Glenn's on the streets DJing, I'm on the streets performing. So we're part of the lifestyle. So because we live it off air, we get to communicate it on air. And I think that's why we resonate so much with our listener.
Yeah, and English means that we can identify with the listeners.
Oh my gosh. So what we do is wake up the nation at 5. Today we played matchmaker. A girl had a crush on some guy. He had a crush on her. And then we woke them up together at 5 o'clock. How romantic. So cute.
And the funny thing is the guy didn't know that this girl has a crush on
It was
On
such
him,
a
yeah.
beautiful moment because
It
we
was
were
cool.
like, do you know so-and-so? He's like, yeah. And we're like, how do you feel about it? He's like, oh, I've got the hots for her. And we're like, well, she's got the hots for you. Then he started screaming. So we thought that would be a nice way to literally wake up the nation because it's a new thing in their lives, right? 5 o'clock in the
absolutely,
morning.
yeah.
Change is like makes people nervous, but the change has been absolutely amazing. I think also what makes us successful as a team is that we're not scared to set the trend. You know, I think people appreciate that.
And I think the reason why we trend is because of conversations we have. We speak about what's making news. We speak about lifestyle. We look at things like fashion. I love sport and cars.
Whether it's shoes, whether it's phones, whether it's, cars, whether it's hats, whatever the case is, we can incorporate and integrate those different brands.
And I think the good thing is that, radio is about space. And, if you take your brand outside of the typical, 5-minute spot break or 3-minute spot break and look at other opportunities on a DJ's clock to say, how else can this person get our brand experience out there to the listener the way we'd like it to?
Our lives are very fun. Our lives are very busy. Our lives are very spontaneous. We're always, going on adventures and things like that. And that's why with the many brands that are out there, we can use them in any way possible,
You could literally be posting a picture of what we're doing in studio, whether we're wearing pajamas when we go to work or not, from our Samsung Galaxy S6 phone. You know what I mean? And I think that's the beauty of it, is that if you can, create the images and allow social media to be the platform for you to push those images, it's beautiful.
So it could literally be that one picture that is sort of spread throughout the day.
And I think brands can leverage a lot from that, from how we interact with our listeners using their products. You know what I mean? Which I think is a big deal. People believe that you believe that that is the coolest phone in the market, that is the best car to have in the market. And that's the beauty of integration. So the opportunities are beyond those spot breaks.
We have a lot of features on the show, and they are interactive, so we are always in touch with our listener.
Yes, and I think my favorite of the features is the Try Something New feature.
Yeah.
You like that as well, right?
I love it.
Because it gets us out of our comfort zones.
There's a great opportunity for brands to play in that space because it speaks to doing anything and everything that is new. So any brand that is trying to be a part of the show, you don't have to look at just the spot brackets because, it might just be, packed. So we are having fun in between the spot brackets, and you can be a part of that fun. So anything that you want to bring onto the show, for as long as you feel it's a new thing for our listener, we will sell it for you. Bring it here.
Because they will want to try it, right?
We'll
want to try it as well.
Yes, of course. Which is what we do mostly on the show. We make people win. So that speaks to the character of the show as well. So,
they know that we are competitive. We like brother and sister. Amon trying to be the big brother all the time, and I'm the little sister who gets out of control every once in a while. So I think they like that relationship, and when they call in, you hear it through the things they say, and I think they've become competitive as well through listening to the show. Yeah. So I think any brands that promote that promote excellence and achievement and ambition are definitely at the right place.
Our competitions don't get executed in a way that, a rigid DJ will approach it conservatively. We bring our personality into it. We bring the energy. We make it vibrant. We make you want to be in studio and ask yourself, why am I not associated with that brand? So when you're driving in traffic and you're listening, you're like, man, this campaign is talking to me. Check my tweet. I am T-Bo Touch. People be like, I don't care about being in traffic. Touch, you're making me enjoy what I'm listening to. And primarily, we're supposed to be talking to an audience of 25 and above. But the touchdown has managed to cross over whites, black, Indians, because there's one word that defines this show: epic. It's a cross race. We are reaching out to everybody. It's not a South African show. It's a global show. We gave you live from Lagos in 2010 with Bono. I'm talking U2 Bono. I went straight to New York, gave you a live broadcast in New York in 2013. 2014, we gave you a whole month from LA. Next week, we're coming live from Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. This is what we do. We are international. I work with a phenomenal team. I work with Refugio and I work with Joe Man. I got a producer and a technical producer. Prudence and Brandon are amazing.
As contributors, we've got different features where we get involved in the show as well. We've got a feature about weekend sports predictions, and because I'm big into sports and stuff, and you can sponsor that, and we'll sure get a whole lot of feedback about that because we put it on Twitter, we put our stuff on Instagram as well. So there's definitely an opportunity for you to see how your product is doing as well, because obviously we are big on Instagram and big on Twitter as well.
The feature that I do on the Touchdown is called Insider Trading. This is a look at lifestyle, the arts, cultural events as well, but we are giving it the Vanity Fair treatment. So it's less superficial, and we're getting the backstory on the interesting stuff, the movers, the shakers, the people who make the decisions. The typical listener for the Touchdown is a 24 to 34-year-old. She's a woman who is incredibly driven. She's hardworking. She is discerning. She's decisive. It doesn't matter if she's in the boardroom. It doesn't matter if she's in the classroom and she's a university student. What she is someone who has goals, who has aspirations, who is not afraid of hard work. She plays as hard as she works, but she always stays focused. This woman is incredibly aspirational. She's incredibly driven, and she's all about quality.
And of course, to be able to keep up with a woman like that, you need a man who is very strong-minded and strong-willed as well. And that's why we've got Brotherhood Wednesday on the show, where we talk about things that affect men and affect us as men, and things that we don't normally talk about as guys as well. So, there's an opportunity for you to get involved and stuck in there, but not to keep it too serious. And no, normally Wednesday is like a soccer night, or like things like that, where guys do get together. And so I think there's a lot of opportunity there. And then we factored it so that we can have a ladies' night on Thursday, because then that's where the ladies go to book club, which is actually a wine club with a book title.
Well, speaking of lifestyle Tuesday as well, we're incredibly well traveled as a show. Each of us just loves travel. We do it quite often by ourselves personally every year, but as a show as well, we broadcast from Nigeria, broadcast from LA, and technology just allows us to go anywhere and pretty much everywhere. If there's an internet connection, give us a mic, give us a modem, give us a laptop. We are broadcasting. Yeah. But what's most exciting, I think, what's most alluring for our listeners is the fact that wherever we go, we are talking to the decision makers. Whether it's locally, whether it's overseas, we talk to the people that matter. Did we mention those boozy book club Thursdays? Did we? No. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. We love that. We love that. We're all about wine too.
And cocktails.
On a Saturday, we're speaking to everyone that's been shopping. Imagine Lerato on a Saturday afternoon. You've been shopping. Where do you shop? What do you buy? What food do you eat? What restaurants do you like?
Yeah.
What am I going to wear?
What am I going to wear?
The outfit needs to be hot for tonight. All those decisions are made primarily during that time, between 12 and 3. So the 5-Star Show would be the perfect place for you to help you make those decisions. Courtesy of the LKG mix, I now feel like wearing my stilettos.
I now want to drink.
Exactly.
I now want to drive.
Hello.
Now
right?
I know I can drive that.
Right. Exactly. That's exactly who we are targeting on the show. On a Saturday, everyone changes LSMs, right? So you could be an LSM 7, but throughout your day, you go into the hood to go get your car washed. You go hang out with the guys, or you go see your mom in the township. So all those transitions happen throughout the day, but you're still locked onto the #1 radio station in the country, that's Metro FM. So a lot of the times, people that are looking forward to the game that starts on Saturday, our show comes on just before the sport happens. Very timely. So we are speaking to everyone, and we have everybody's attention on a Saturday. That's why the numbers are so huge. That's why you needed superstar presenters to carry this show.
But we also empower young business women and men from all different walks of life, whether you're from a township or you're in the burbs. That's one thing I love about a Saturday afternoon with us.
By having a feature called The Entrepreneur.
And
it's actually the highlight of the show.
Yeah, very inspirational, especially for up-and-coming businesswomen and men. We get a lot of tweets. The feedback is always very lovely and very overwhelming, because people are like, well, I didn't know I could actually grow my business like that. After hearing someone else's journey where they started off, now I know I can actually make it. So that's also one of my favorite segments on the show.
Imagine Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
No, that's a wrap.
Brown.
It's okay.
Metro FM. It's where you're at.
It like takes over your body.
Metro FM. Change is here, and you gotta love it.